Hi, my name is Simone and I'm the Zen Mommy. I help people with spiritual awakening and navigating their ascension. If this is your first time to my channel or my video today, please press subscribe and the bell button will notify you of my next video. And I want to thank all my subscribers for joining me on this journey, and just want to really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the comments and the likes, and I'm really thankful for you guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about, I want to talk about my last video I uploaded. It was it was like my personal journal. When I started it, I didn't intend to make it a public thing, but I realized when I was talking in the video, I began to talk as if I was addressing the subscribers. It just kind of came natural. And I really thought about it, some of these things. So when I started this journey, one of the things that, I made a commitment to was to share all of my journey, the good and bad, because I feel like sometimes on this journey, the best way to sometimes like to resonate with things mentally is to see actual live examples or metaphors. And so I really wanted to share that because I felt like all the people I listen to, they don't share too much of the personal. And sometimes, it could feel like we're all in this alone. You know what I'm saying? Like not together. When I started to talk about things, one thing I noticed on my channel, I'll talk about something. I'm not sure if everyone else is feeling the same way or going through it. I'm pretty much just like releasing, what I'm feeling or my energy. And then I'll hear people saying, "Oh, I'm so thankful to not be alone. I was going for the same thing. Your situation helped me answer my questions of my situation." And so I realized that this is a part of the journey to actually share some of my personal journal experiences. So I'm going to open up to doing that more on my channel, and doing this like journal. I still want to do the personal journals to help me like kind of talk about stuff. Sometimes when I talk about stuff, I can work through stuff. It actually helps me so much talking about my insecurities last video. It like right after that, just like talking about it and releasing those insecurities, I was uplifted. My vibration was uplifted. Even just hearing you guys saying, "Oh, you're not alone. I feel the same way." So yeah, I want to talk about real issues. And so I remember when I was watching the video before I uploaded it, you know, I feel like my higher self is leading me towards, something sharing like a journaled experience like that, and I believe that it it comes more natural. The topic comes natural. It's easier for my higher self, me to access my higher self and channel and it kicks in. And I don't know if you can tell. Like I notice when I watch my videos, I can always tell when my higher self is influencing the video, and I really appreciate that. And sometimes it's easy to do it when you don't have like a programmed flow of what you're talking about. And so I want to do more of that. And did I really just spend 3 minutes talking about that? Okay, so I want to talk about, I guess, a little bit like, the next step. I haven't done another journal since that day. And so I want to talk about, it wasn't easy for me to upload that video about my insecurities. And sometimes it's not easy to admit those things. Sometimes I feel like because I'm on YouTube, because I'm Zen Mommy, that I have to live up to a certain standard that I can't allow. Like part of me was like, don't release this, don't say this. You don't want people to think, you have a problem because you have insecurities, or that you're even succumbing to some of the low vibrational emotions. And hold on one second. Okay, I apologize for the interruption. My son woke up. Okay, hopefully he's handled and I'll be able to finish this video. So I was saying that, like, as I was like talking about it and the thought of like putting it in public, there's a part of me that's like, no, don't show them that. Don't show them your insecurities. Don't show them that, meaning my subscribers. And then I had the battle, with my higher self saying, no, you're trying to be authentic. You're on a journey to be more authentic. It makes, it's more important to me to be authentic than to care about what everyone thinks about me. And, that's a part of the growth of the journey is, learning how to just like, to not succumb to your insecurities. And, we all have them, and, and a lot of times we won't talk about it or admit it because we don't want people to, we're worried about what other people think, and, when it comes to an insecurity, especially like, the way you look, it's not, really our fault that we have these insecurities. It's really the programming of humanity and the programming of what looks good and what doesn't look good. And it's also like maybe things we've been through in the past, And so another thing, let's see, let me get back to my train of thought of what I was going to talk about. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to talk about like how I talked about that. The next steps after that is, I think talking about it raised my vibration, and I started to focus, which always helps. I started to focus and get in the mind frame of self-love and appreciating myself and loving myself. And, sometimes when it comes to like, manifesting weight loss, the whole law of attraction is at play with that. Um, when it really comes down to it, it's not about the food you eat, it's not about the exercise, it's not about, it's about what you think. I talk about law of attraction because my channel is about spirituality in the universe, and the law of attraction manages all vibrations. So it's not just about manifesting love or money, right? It's manifesting a good day, a happy experience, manifesting, stuff like, weight loss and the different things that you want to change to make yourself feel better. So when it comes to weight loss, you have to think from a creator God point of view, okay? So let's just say, we say a certain food, okay? Let's say a chocolate cake, okay? So it's common knowledge that a chocolate cake has sugar and fat, and it's not good if you're trying to lose weight, and you can gain weight. But, so you eat chocolate cake, and then you gain weight, right? Because now it's common knowledge that chocolate cake makes you gain weight. Now you in your mind, you expect chocolate cake to be bad for you, expect it to gain weight. So it doesn't matter what it does or not. It's about what you're expecting. You get what you expect. You get what you try to manifest. I've seen people who can eat anything and still be skinny and not gain a pound, And so it's about getting into the vibration of self-acceptance. And you have to, the more you think that I have to lose weight, I have to work out, I have to exercise, that means you believe that in order to lose weight, I have to go on a strict diet. In order to lose weight, I have to exercise. So if you want to really release, so those thoughts make you stuck there where you have to do it because, see, you believe it, right? Because you believe it, now you have to set out and lose weight that way. But you can get in a mind frame where you try to match the vibration. And so in order to match the vibration of something like weight loss, you want to, this video is turning out to be manifesting weight loss, right? You want to look at yourself, and when you look into the mirror, you never want to say, oh, I'm big. Oh, I'm gaining weight. You have to actually take your mind out of the mind from even thinking that. And even though it's hard, like maybe what you see right now is what you don't like, right? Or what you don't want, right? So you have to go beyond that mentally. You have to, in your mind, you have to envision yourself being the way you want. You have to say affirmations, whatever affirmation that are affirmed, like I am, and I'm healthy and in great shape. And, I'm at my weight goal. So you want to put it out into the universe, looks just like with any other law of attraction, and you want to flow energy, just positive energy, to your desire. But you don't want to flow any energy to lack. And anytime you look in the mirror and you're disgusted with yourself, or say you put on an outfit and it's tight coming on, you don't want to think, oh God, I can't fit this right now. It's really about changing your mind frame and your thoughts. you really don't, you don't have to do a strict diet, right? But you have to do one if you can't train your subconscious mind to believe that you're not. See, all of this is really, when you really think about it, the things we see visually is basically illusion. And everything is really inside. And when you see something, say like I see this tree, and then you see this tree, or let's look at this tree. The truth is we're seeing two different trees. We have two different realities. And so when it comes to like weight loss, that's how they have that disease where some people, they look in the mirror and they see themselves as a big fat person, but no one else could see it. Okay. So that they call it some kind of disease, but that's actually what's kind of going on. And mentally, like I was talking about in that video, how 2 years ago, when I first started, 3 years ago, when I first started my channel, I did videos and I was small, I was much smaller, and I was really happy with my size. But because the person I had went out with made some negative comments, they had me self-conscious. And so now I'm looking, I'm like, God, I was looking at the videos then like, oh my God, look at me, look at my stomach, I need to lose weight. And, and I look back now and that wasn't the case, it wasn't the case. So you have to understand that you are mentally subjecting to yourself what you're seeing visually as far as, the weight loss and insecurities. I didn't mean to talk about weight loss, but hey, that's the journey right now, right? But, ever since then, that video, the last few days, I've been working on getting on the vibration of just looking at myself and being okay, like, and just, I'm happy with who I am. I love myself. I love being Zen Mommy. And you have to understand, when those negative thoughts, vibration does, those are not thoughts from your higher self. It's not thoughts from your source energy. Okay. So anything that is not aligning with you, your higher self, your source energy, is aligning with the ego. It's aligning with negative experiences. And so a lot of times when it comes to negative experiences, we got to really kind of let go of like old experiences, and because these old experiences program our subconscious mind to think that this is going to happen again. So it's really a journey. And, it's a journey that takes time, just like with manifesting money. If you're in a lack vibration, you have to mentally take yourself out of that lack vibration. And it doesn't happen overnight, but you want to try little, day by day, And like right now, I am eating healthier because in my mind, I still believe that I will, that is going to make me gain weight. But I want to transition out of that mind frame. So really, this whole journey is about kind of controlling your thoughts, like kind of managing what you're focused on, because what you're focused on will manifest into your reality. And so other than that, about the, let's see, what else I was going to say. Other things I wanted to talk about on my journal. I'm going to leave this one right here. And I do have some other things, but they go into other topics. So I'll just do a separate video. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.